So do you also use 99 acres to get more leads for your real estate agency? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to automatically log 99 acres buyers leads in Airtable. So like you, I also use 99 acres to get more leads for my real estate agency. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from 99 acres, I want to add the lead details into my Airtable. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between 99 acres and Airtable, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to log new buyers inquiries from 99 acres to Airtable automatically. We'll capture the details and automatically add the details right over here in my Airtable account. And how are we going to do that? For that we're going to use an amazing automation software which is easy to use and also requires no programming or coding language, which is Pabbly Connect. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this is the tool using which we're going to create this amazing automation. But before we move on further, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community, a space where users share their ideas, solutions and workflow tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource of guidance. Over here, automation users, business owners and marketers connect. And if you also want to join the Pabbly community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to move on further and create this amazing automation. Over here, we're just going to get two options in order to create this automation. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this button which says sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And once I'm just going to click on this access now, it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account. And to get started, I'm simply going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it's asking me to select the workflow builder. So over here we have two options, the new workflow builder and the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is perfect for users who prefer a stable and tried and tested setup. So you can use any one of this. I'm just going to use this new one, so I'm just going to simply select the new workflow builder. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and now I'm just going to name my workflow as this: automatically log 99 acres buyers leads in Airtable. And then I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger are the commander of the workflow and the actions are response towards the same command, or you can say that the trigger starts the process while the actions are the result of the same. So let's take the example of our today's use case, that whenever we're going to receive a new lead from 99 acres, which will be our trigger, automatically the details will be added in my Airtable account, which will be our action. So I'm just going to simply set up this trigger. For that, I'm just going to click on this add trigger button, and I'm just going to look for my trigger application, which is 99 acres. So I'm just going to search for 99 acres and select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new leads and click on this connect. Now it is giving me a webhook URL using which we're going to create a connection between 99 acres and Pabbly Connect. Alright, so what you have to do is, to automate the lead capture, you have to copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your 99 acres account. For that, you have to reach out to your account manager from 99 acres. Your integration will be activated by the 99 acres team only, because 99 acres doesn't have the provision to add the webhook URL from users' sites. You have to add the webhook URL by contacting your account manager from 99 99acres or someone from the backend team. And once they activate the subscription, you'll start receiving the lead information in your webhook response below. I've already added this webhook URL in my 99acres account, so I'm just going to wait for the webhook response right over here. And as you can see that we have successfully received the response right over here. OS the phone number, the last name, the first name, the email address and the city. And yes, these are the details which I'm just going to add right over here. The name, email, number and city. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to move on towards my action step after setting up this trigger. I'm just going to click on this add action step button. Now for the action application, I'm simply going to select it as Airtable right over here. So I'm just going to search for Airtable and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to simply select it as create record and click on this connect. Now in order to connect this Airtable with my Pabbly Connect's workflow, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Airtable. And now Pabbly is going to ask me for some permissions. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to give Pabbly all the permissions for a particular base. So I'm just going to click on this add a base and now I'm just going to select the base for which I want to create this automation. So I'm just going to give Pabbly all the permissions for a particular base only and click on this grant access. And once I'm just going to click on this grant access, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully connected our Airtable account. And now it is asking me for the base name and the table name, so I'm simply going to select it. And now it is asking me for the name, email, number, city and status. So one by one I'm just going to enter all of these details, but I'm not going to enter the details manually or by copy pasting it, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected 99acres as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response for trigger application only. And as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm just going to map the first name, then I'm just going to put a space right over here, and now I'm just going to map the last name, and now I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to map the email address right over here. And once I'm just going to map all of these details will turn dynamic. All right, I'm just going to search for a number right over here, and I'm just going to map the number to and move on further. Now I'm just going to map the city right over here which we have received in the response of our previous step and move on further. Now for the status, I'm just going to keep it as same for everyone which is new lead, and now I'm just going to click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully added the lead details into our Airtable account. So I'm just going to open my Airtable account, and over here I'm just going to refresh this base. And once I'm just going to refresh this base, yes, you're going to see that we have successfully added the details. Over here is the name, the email address, the number, the city and the status. So with this we have successfully added the 99acres buyers lead into Airtable. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what is going to happen is that whenever we're going to receive a new lead from 99acres, automatically the details of that lead will be added right over here in my Airtable account. So all of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. Yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own real estate business. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.